Yeah, almost messed up my jury trial by being up to about an hour late for court. The court's already out of session, and fortunately, the must be the bailiff. Yeah, it's got to be the bailiff office that stopped that. Uh, she recalled Caviston and the prosecutor, Caviston and judge. Uh, Finally, I seen the judge, the real judge for this court today, or not today, but yesterday. I forgot the judge's name was. Is but my trials got reinstated for the 12th. It was vacated for because I was late, but it wasn't filled in, so I still got that date back. Had an arrest warrant against me for like from 30 minutes maybe to an hour. They recalled the arrest warrant. I was kind of thinking when the bailiff told me I should sit down on the bench, man. It's got like I had 300 books in my pocket, so I was kind of thinking that she said I'm late. That I was kind of thinking that maybe she's getting the sheriff to arrest me, or when we're not getting, but like calling, arranging for the sheriff to come upstairs to arrest me. I don't know what to think. Oh, it was kind of hard to get in the courtroom. I was an hour late. 45 minutes of that, I had to figure out what to do with my phone. They wouldn't let me walk in the courthouse with my phone. Everyone used to final pre-trial yesterday. I'm surprised the state ain't dismissing yet. The prosecutor seemed like a decent person. Like one of the better pre-trial or one of the better prosecutors I ever you know, interacted with. As a defendant, anyway. But yeah, seemed like he was a down to earth kind of guy. Even though he's not dismissing. And when I asked him about that, he just says, I believe, it's my belief that you are guilty. in my mind, I'm, you know, I mean, we say that, you know, I'm thinking that maybe he's on the win lose tally, you know what I mean? But you know, he's got to have a pretty good idea. He's likely to lose on my case on the jury notification level. Yeah, just thinking the case that's going on against me, man. I don't know. I've been greatly affected by it. It definitely was the deciding factor to relocate to Mission City, or not Mission City, but relocate to South Bend, Mishawaka. I don't know. I don't know what to think no more. No, I'd just be surprised because this prosecutor knows that with me, pro se defending, that he's got not even a half a chance of winning. Well, maybe a half a chance of winning. And it's going to spend taxpayers' money, like $5,000 to trial me. I ain't gonna say 5,000, but you know, it could be 5,000, or maybe that's how they think it. You know, maybe that's how they tally it. You know, judges gonna get paid. Judges get paid their time or salary regardless of that trial or not. But of course, trial, oh, we spend, even though they was already paying the judge, they want to say, well, it took this much time, this is how there is. We're going to include that in a tally of a jury trial. Probably, I believe the cost of my trial, they would have to pay the officers wages. They would have to pay their police officers, witnesses, and a jury out of their pocket, plus their time, which they could do anything else with, is directed during this thing. The judge's time, and the prosecutor's time. I think the prosecutor gets paid more. I'm trying to think. I mean, obviously, the obviously, prosecutor probably get paid more money trying a case. Come to think about it, I had to find it, but attorneys would cost to represent a client. Like in my case, a public intoxication would cost me would cost a trial attorney $5,000 versus a plea bargaining attorney $500. There's a difference in cost. It depends what if you want to go to trial or plead out. Speaking of, I was like, what, what defendants would pay for a trial attorney? I mean, what local ones would? Michigan City's not. Michigan City is like a low income city. Majority are a low income. Or poverty. I don't care. I, I would say average out to low income city of all the uh, per capita, or for the average per capita, it's a low income city. Then again, wealthy district, township, Long Beach Township, which probably has like 1,000 residents. Yeah, yeah, I would say 1,000. Because I'm trying to tell you the area taking at least at least a couple hundred houses, 3 or 4 houses. Yeah, at least 1,000, 1,500 maybe. Residents. Hey, not all of them are high income. Some of Some of them are middle income. Because of the rent and stuff, or that whatever. Yeah, some of them are middle income. But anyways, so low income city. I know there's one child for sure, a Mission City police officer, well hired, hired for his defense. Um, uh, and and one of the highest notch defense team, like top three defense system, defense law firm. But still, we all know that the cop's not low wage, he's middle income. Paying for defense after he lost his job. Well, after he lost his job, because I guess during the investigation he was, I don't know. He was fired. Pretty sure he's fired. When the state filed charges against him, it seemed like he was jailed. I think his original bond was, it had to be like 25,000. I'm gonna look that up. But got all reduced, like all the way down to like 2,500. And he had to have GPS on him for the first 6 months. But still, like, and he had 2 trials. I'm sure he had to pay for a second one too. Like fucking 15,000 a piece. Wow. Maybe probably not 15,000. Well, I don't even know for sure if that's how much his trials cost or not. I'm just estimating. It could be more. Yeah, he was a conviction. He was a convicted in the first, and they dropped, found him not guilty on one count on the first one. The second trial was found guilty on all the remaining charges when they retried him. I mean, shoot. I guess he had sex a mentally with a mental deficient woman who did not have the mental capacity to consent to sex. But I bet you, but I bet you, but I bet you she did. Yeah, I bet that uh, like that she committed a crime. The courts would have held her accountable, regardless if she's mentally deficient. You know, I don't know. I just been viewing the criminal system or court system as unfair. Um, I mean, I don't know. They go by rules and presidents and whatever else. It just like a computer program. They got a set of rules, and whoever's entered before always comes out the same. Well, you know, it adds to whatever the preceding is. That comes out. And it's there to due process is there to double check what all the police arrest. They double check the police. I mean, certainly the police could have absolute law and just arrest, jail, or whatever. You know what I mean? Punish. But we got the court system in place throughout the whole world to double check the police on their probable cause arrest, or to get the police to arrest for them. But still, it's like the second thing, the court system, the checks and balance. You know what I mean? Shoot, I grew up underprivileged. You know what I mean? We simply can do without the police and the courts. I mean, could live my life without the police and the courts. Courts it's more like a business now. It's more like a business. The court system is very much like a business. even though they're prosecuting criminals, even though they prosecute criminals and protecting society, but criminal courts do anyway. But I don't believe criminal courts lose money. I mean, not losing money, but it's balanced. You know what I mean? If like say court costs and fines, fines is always typically $1. Court costs is now like 165, I think, for a misdemeanor. Most counties, like Marshall County, they don't waive the fine, or they don't waive the court cost in lieu of. Porter County, I don't think do either. But the Port County will do jail in lieu of court cost. So not everybody pays that the court cost. I don't know. I'm thinking. Speak about how would the prosecutor get a hold of me. But anyways, so believe the courthouse is pretty managed by Bakes, each section of it. Self-maintained, that's what I mean. Not really a business. I was reading about pretrial diversions. Before I went to court. Because he's like, we talked about that, and I was like, and now they're like $350. Now they cost like $350. But I'm like, he brought that cost up. I'm like, well, you could do Joe New Wall, right? Because I spent 30 days. I spent a long time to the maximum potential penalty. Kind of sucked that I don't know. But ultimately, I told him, I pretty much informed that I want some kind of not guilty out of this, you know. Told him my history's been messing me up. I want to get my history erased off record, you know, which had to be out of trouble, all trouble, for 5 years to to begin the erasing process, you know. Expungement, it's called. I also, you know, also told him that, you know, if I just spent a couple weeks, I probably would just straight up plead guilty, you know. But 30 days went by, it's too long, you know, too long. Definitely didn't understand why I was held so long, you know. I'm there sold house with robbers and watching their like watching all the thieves in the dorm, woman beaters and kid beaters walk away, or not walk away, but you know get out within 15 days. Well, within a couple, right, like half my time, like 15 days, 21, 3 weeks. I probably said 15 days, but yeah, I'm staying there just as long as a level 6 felon. You know, which level 6 felons carry like 6.5 years. But life needs to be changed. Something's got to change about this law. Know that. We know that. There's only like 5 times this law has been contested to the state Supreme Court, or not the state Supreme Court, but to the Court of Appeals. You know what I'm thinking? Right now, I'm thinking that my case would 95% probability would get dismissed before jury trial. 95 probability. Now, if it goes to trial, I think I'm at 50% to I have 50% chance to win it. Have chance. Prosecutor got a half chance to convict me. I think he's a good guy. He shouldn't be a prosecutor. He's a I don't know. I asked him that too. I said, it's like, why are you a prosecutor? Private practice. I ain't trying to figure out his life. He already knows I looked in, I peeked his life. But anyways, I just can't see the state spending money to trial me with a half chance of conviction and only be able to punish me 15 more days, you know what I mean? Maybe up to another, say I got 30 deuce, I got 60 do 30 in, so that's off 180. So the state can only punish me for up to 120 days. In jail, they can punish me up to 60. Probation for 120. Mandate some stuff for me. If I don't do the mandate, my consequences is 15 more days. I don't know how it seems like that's the common averages and stuff. Oh yeah, the 120 days, court costs, fines, and stuff like that. I would have to pay trial expense, court costs, fines, and stuff. Which is the trial expense too. Court costs would be high. Yeah. I'm thinking about this for a second. Because I worked on my credit, got it fixed. You know, the court cost, sometimes court cost gets turned over to collections. That ruins people's lives. I mean, well, not ruins, but you know, a lot of people don't care about collections. Well, it's just a collection. It's just not fucking, it's not fucking criminal matter, you know? They don't think about, they don't think about ever needing credit, you know what I mean? People like that. Not those types of my associations. Yeah. It's numerous, like fucking 75% of my past associations, maybe more than that. Be like, forget credit. Definitely prioritize the need credit though. You know, I didn't think about the core cost a ton. I mean, he mentioned it. I was just going over the things that you have mentioned. He had mentioned. The court's trial costs. Yeah. But whatever, you know, it's like fucking. Oh yeah, you say about plead guilty, you, of course, they're gonna say waive court costs and fines. Don't love, but you know, I did a lot. I did too much. I stood in jail too long. That shouldn't fucking made me sit so long. I mentioned a lot about Court of Appeals and Supreme Court. So I believe this is a public importance matter, you know? I don't know. I'm just thinking way he feels about it, you know, or well, not feel about it, but you know, I'm just thinking about fucking why he didn't dismissed yet, you know? He's like, he said because he believes I'm guilty. I'm guilty for self-endangerment. Yeah, I'm guilty for self-endangerment. Maybe, I don't know. The jury's, that's for the jury's the jury to decide, you know. But is it really a criminal matter? Or is it sickness? You know? I don't know. Believes I'm guilty. He's not dismissing because he believes I'm guilty. So, since when they criminalize sickness, it'd be a different story if my, it'd be a different story if, if my sickness was hurting somebody else. You know what I mean? Then it'd be criminal. You know, like if I'm psychotic, schizophrenic, and hit somebody. Yeah, that's criminal. You know, that's a criminal matter. Hmm. I'm just now thinking about that. So when you're getting sent to a forensic, who was in some misdemeanor trouble, for some reason he decides to go to a state hospital, play crazy, go to the state hospital, of course, beat up a nurse, and then got 6 years out. So added to this 60 potential days. You know what I mean? Well, I think a nurse. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if a nurse or a nurse could be a man too. You know nowadays, but anyways, I'm a sick. You know, I have a sickness adult. I have a sickness that's not affecting anybody else. You know what I mean? And no way, in absolute no way, is my sickness affecting anybody else. You know, but me. So why criminalizing it? You know? Hey, it'd be one thing if I was walking down the street, drunk, you know what I mean? Put myself at risk to where be hit by a driver, you know. Yeah, I'm sure the driver would be affected, you know. I was not affecting anybody. Absolutely not affecting anybody, you know. The endanger myself portion was because it was 20 below, or it was 20 degrees outside, you know. And I looked at temperature ranges of that day, and yeah, it's possible. It's possible it was 20 degrees out. But still, that cold, I mean, I don't remember it. I don't remember that misery. 20 degrees cold. 20 degrees to be cold to remember, you know? Really cold. Mm. But I was on a quest for cigarettes and snacks. Cigarette snack food quest. Oh, quest. Huh. Hmm. This is how I remember. Anyway, you know, I remember walking up to Family Express's doors and it's locked. Squad car parked there. Already parked there. A guy in his car approached me. But you know, sometimes my recollection lies to me. For, for real. I don't think I done anything illegal anywhere that night. I know recent nights that they would that they could have be like investigating me about. You know, I'm looking at the whole 300 degrees. You know, 300 degrees of this, the whole full arrest by the officers, 30-day jail stay. Yeah, that really was really extensive for pretrial detainee on such a small charge. You know, because I'm defending and myself and got, got got so much issues going on. You know, that might do investigations, have investigation going on, like judge and police officer and whatnot. So I can't really say too much in their defense, you know. Because I don't know, you know what I mean? And what's justified, what's not. It's like with the sheriff. He holds a posse for not accepting debit cards for bond or to post bond on debit cards. It's everybody, you know what I mean? That's the norm, you know? So I can't really. Oh, versus the courthouse. The courthouse allow police officers, attorneys, probably their employees in the courthouse, inside the county courthouse, but yet not one individual is allowed to have a cell phone inside the courthouse. Okay, you get what I'm saying? It's unfair. Okay, they're allowing public servants. Okay, you can allow public servants, but you allow attorneys. Hmm. Ah, now I'm thinking about justifying the attorneys, because that's their business, you know. The courthouse is their business. Hmm. Fuck. I mean, place of business, place where they do their business. I don't know. I was just so pissed. I couldn't get myself going in there yesterday. I couldn't rationally think, you know. Attorneys, police officers are allowed in there, you know what I mean? With their cell phones. It kind of ain't fairish, you know what I mean? I mean, I could see where a cell phone could rudely interrupt court or power. But I also could see where it kind of protects the court from a video recording, voice recording, you know? Yeah. Kind of think about it. Maybe courthouse is not. Maybe maybe it could be maybe like nobody should be allowed a cell phone in a courthouse. Because you got all these client attorney privileges, just attorney clients talking. Sharing secrets, whatever else. Definitely not that intrude on like a phone could record. Yeah, this one prosecutor did an ethical thing, like eavesdrop on his on a trial when he's prosecute attorney. It's a murder trial, of course. I'm like, I don't know. Obviously there are some ethical people in that courtroom, or ethical people out there. You know what I mean? I just believe it's unethical for a prosecutor to file criminal. Well, it's unethical right now. That done 30 days. You know what I mean? The cops shouldn't arrest me for one thing. You know what I mean? She dropped me off at the hospital. And yeah. Well, if you did arrest me, you know what I mean? What the fuck was up with the judge? Keep me for 30 days. 30 days. $30 in the hole. to look at my case, see if the prosecutor did anything yet. Move shit, follow shit. Because I either got prepared, you know, if he's proceeding, you know, he'll follow shit. The later he waits. There's a prior PI case I took to jury trial. I was totally unprepared for it. You know, I'm just thinking in my head, man. The prosecutor says, it's not going to be no dismiss. Because I believe you're guilty. Obviously, you read over the police report. Case destruction fire. But he did bring that up, though, which I questioned it too. You know, seeing that in my report, officers viewed me when he's en route to a structure fire. You know, a structure fire call. I had to look up to see about the structure fire. Where was it? Yeah, definitely got to look up for to see about if there's a fire. Where was it? And how long ago? You know, because it was like more than like 5 minutes. 10 minutes. How would I say something about getting snacks or something, you know what I mean? I mean, being out there in the cold. Alright, I'm just outside freezing my ass off. Self-endangerment. Yeah, I probably can't get, I probably can't say I wasn't, you know. Self-endangerment. Should it be a criminal matter? Oh yeah. He goes because he was dad was guilty, you know what I mean? Oh shit. He believes I'm guilty. So he's not. He hasn't dismissed yet. I mean, well, upon the question, why haven't you dismissed my case? Just because I believe you're guilty. Obviously, you read my folder, the report. Clearly informing that I did not resist, bad talk, highly cooperative, no way defiant, manageable. Just outside, freezing my ass off. Self endangerment. That's all. And there was a hospital 2 blocks away. Perhaps, well, one time, one time I was inside that hospital because it was warmer out than outside. The security officer chased me off. I was in no way defiant. I was being rude, loud, nothing. I was just sitting in a chair, tired. Yeah, I probably slept there, but you know what I mean? But I wasn't causing no problems or nothing. The security guard at the hospital asked, demanded I leave, you know what I mean? And I even sat at the, I was, what do you call that? Between, that thing between two doors. That was that thing between, uh, port, something port. That way it seemed, that wasn't even good enough. He made sure I was all the way outside of that building. Now, mind you, security guard, which is a fucking a Westville police officer, Westville City police officer. So so it seems like the hospital has a policy. Yeah, I was drunk, but I probably wasn't too drunk. You know what I mean? I common sense drunk. You know what I mean? But maybe I wasn't drinking at all. Because I called the police there to file a report against the officer, or against the security officer, against the security guard, or security officer, wherever they call it, the hospital. I don't think I would. Who knows what I would have done. I'm trying to think what condition was I? Was I buzzing? Or was I sober? Why would I fucking do a gutsy move that call and they should say police department up unless I was buzzing to follow the fucking to have them stop by out there. Well, I wasn't buzzing too bad to go to jail, you know what I mean? For VI. I'm trying to think how long ago this happened. I want to say 2 years ago. Maybe 3 years ago. 2. I don't know when, but it appears to be 2 years ago. Now, mind you, my public intoxication was last year. That I'm going to trial over. So, a year? Well, I wasn't at the hospital, put that way. I was outside. Freezing my ass off this time, you know? No, I can't say I was freezing my ass off, but I should have been. I wasn't causing no issues, nowhere. Where I was going with this was that perhaps say that means the hospital got a policy not to care for drunks. No, probably because, you know, considering I was around there and that caused no issues, you know, when the security guard kind of pushed me out. But laid his hands on me, grabbed me, rude, insolent way, and to pretty much drag me outside. He was never charged at all. Ain't that fucked up? I mean, I called the police because it was rude and insolent, you know. I knew it was a battery. And it was on camera. Officer didn't arrest him. Showed it on video. But, either that officer's got personal dislikes about me, or is a hospital policy, or that security guard, you know what I mean? I mean, if they want to let fucking like homeless guy to chill out in their emergency room department for an hour, half hour, an hour, why would they look out for a loud, boisterous drunk, you know? In their emergency room, getting paid for it, you know, by insurance company. Um, so maybe the police officers really didn't have nothing else to do to me but drop me off at the county jail. I don't know. I don't understand why the judge told me no fucking 30 days. Oh yeah, you don't know about my background, my criminal history. I mean, it seems like he just read the report. He didn't see the body cam or or see my criminal history. I was detained for a long ass time though. Shoot, I finally recall it's one guy's name. East. His name was Raymond East. He was arrested like fucking the 1st of February, like fucking 10 days before me, right? And like he posted bail like after 3 or 4 days or something. Now he's staying homeless, though, and bombing. And, he was charged with public intoxication. Had to post $600 bond, and this is in the port city, you know. But anyways, I was kind of making fun of him, you know. I was like, fuck. Why you post $600? Only thing you had free cot, free place to stay, 3 meals. You had it made. Mm. Yeah, we're Raymond East. He ain't even got fucking. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I looked at his stuff once, a while back, you know, back then, I guess. His criminal history don't seem like that warrants high increased bond of $600. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, you got a court-appointed attorney. $10 in jail, I guess. And this is sentence, and I guess his fines in lieu of. So really, guy lost 5 days. Good of his freedom. I mean, he posted bail. He shouldn't even fucking had to post bail after a fucking few days. I don't even know what kind of public intoxication he had. I don't believe it's self-endangerment. I believe it was like annoying. He's one of those annoying types. Annoying, harassing. I kind of don't I don't know where I remember him from, but I don't believe I ever drank with him before, or seen him drunk. I don't remember where I recollect where I know him from. I won't say the county jail. Who knows what or what or when, you know. But he seems like, a slow-minded individual, mentally deficient type, you know. Well, he's crazy, crazy-ish, but mentally deficient, mentally ill. Yeah, I talk with this chick. I got a report this one woman, she said I'm crazy. I said, I don't deny I'm crazy. I don't believe I'm mentally deficient crazy though. Yeah, I'm definitely crazy. I won't deny it. And which troubles me about getting help for it. But I don't think that therapists or psychiatrists are educated enough to make a diagnosis. You know what I mean? Quickly. Yeah, they can't make a diagnosis quickly. I believe the best way for a person, individual, to be diagnosed proper would be monitored, you know what I mean? Like fucking inside a psychiatric hospital. Yeah. That's the only way. Because anybody could be mimic anything, you know what I mean? This week, next week, weeks down the road. Maybe days of the week, maybe hide, a Jekyll and Hyde, you know what I mean? Like one day they'd be like Mondays are happy, Tuesdays are sad, Wednesdays are upset. I don't know. Yeah, so I believe a proper diagnosis is done by by the monitors, you know what I mean? By monitoring documentation, Oh, this person's acting like this way. this at this hour. Oh, he's acting this way. Second hour, you know. There's notes, you know, for like fucking a couple weeks, you know what I mean? Then he eval by a doctor, you know, or a psychiatrist, whatever. Oh, that's what he is, okay. Well, I ain't gonna say just by a psychiatrist, a therapist, and a psychiatrist, all three, to make the initial diagnosis. I heard something like the back of the toilet thing coming off. And maybe put on, you know what I mean? But it's definitely that porcelain noise. Sometime the legal system is going to change. Oh, it's changing already. You know, it seems like every travel request, it don't seem like they dismiss. It don't seem like they'll dismiss. Ooh, there's one time I was scheduled for a jury trial. A day went down the courthouse. Prosecutor wasn't there. They had to call the prosecutor in. Prosecutor dismissed. And wait about an hour. Prosecutor dismisses. The day of trial. I was thinking the prosecutor was hoping that was kind of hoping that I wouldn't show up. And get me as a jury trial like he wanted a jury trial, and give me all the time, 45 days. Because I was hoping that again in his court, the prosecutor's court. And he just, when I got there to jury trial day, I was shocked that there's fucking juries in there. I think I was too lazy or something to prepare for it. I mean, I kind of read out some shit, fucking like notification. At least I knew that much. That trial. I got read up on that case. so I don't know what kind of steps they taking to prepare for that trial. The prosecutor has like 3.5 weeks to prepare for this trial. March 12th, 5, 7. Oh, somehow I'm counting. Don't know why I'm counting. I'm like 5, and I got to 7. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's something about fucking March 12th. 7 minus 30. I think that's what I was calculating. Because it's only 20 days, so that's why I added 2 more. So I did 2 more to 5. So like 23 days. 2 weeks, 2 days to trial. It's really not that long away. It's like he's gotta be fucking post haste to prepare. Well, not really, you know. Jury trial is not that easy. Well, it's not that complicated at all to prepare for. Only thing he's got to do is contact the officers. Probably contact the caller. And then he's got petition on them to go to court. I'd be shocked if the caller goes to court, seeing that this has turned out to be a fucking criminal case instead of her concern for help. But then I don't think she'll say, I don't think she had a person. I don't think. Well, it says in a police thing that she helped me up. So obviously she was concerned to help me up. Therefore, if she sees that this has, she called police to help, to get me help, you know what I mean? She didn't call the police for them to arrest me. So, yeah, when she gets a call off from the prosecutor to testify, I don't think it's going to go well with her. But anyways, you know, I just see a possibility that my case get dismissed is like fucking at 95%. Just because of fucking amount of time I did pretrial days I did in the county jail, a third of the maximum penalty. Cost money, the trial case. That's 2. 3, the prosecutor got a chance of losing, regardless of my fucking skill or knowledge of the law. You know, I certainly ain't got a master's degree or doctorate, a Jewish doctorate, but fucking, I'm not a dumbass when it comes to law, you know what I mean? You know, shoot. I think anyway, most attorneys just go, achieve the bachelor's degree in something else and then decides to take 2 years of law school, you know, just to get their Juris Doctorate. So really they have a breadth of smarts before that Juris Doctorate, and then they decided just to go to school for a Juris Doctorate for 2 years and get your Juris Doctorate. I mean, I don't know, man. I just know that each degree stage is different from the prior. Like fucking social degree, you got multiple choices. Bachelor's, up to a bachelor's degree, you got fucking fill in the blanks and essays, speeches. Negative, I don't know what kind of process up to master's they got. You know, finally, I'm thinking that nothing has come good from this criminal case, you know what I mean? Except for, you know, Cabeston, the attorney, Dennis Cabeston, but, or not attorney, but prosecutor. I call him attorney because he don't even seem like a prosecutor type. Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking back, you know. I mean, there's some things he did say, like, I believe you're guilty, you know. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that the prosecutors are after criminals, you know what I mean? But in my matter, though, it's self-endangerment. It's not an annoying form of PI. It's not causing trouble, not even breaking the peace of anybody, you know? Not annoying nobody, not harassing anybody. It's cold to fuck outside. I'm not the hospital sitting in the fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not the hospital sitting in the waiting room. And the hospital is far closer than where I was at, you know what I mean? I mean, but I had experience at the hospital, you know, before, you know, year or two before, that security guard. I can't say bad experience, but I had an experience. Well, yeah, bad. The security officer assaulted me. He was handling me in a rude, insolent way. That's would be misdemeanor. I mean, be a misdemeanor if he would fucking lay his fist, black out my eye or something, but hit me by a fist. But when you grab somebody, that's would be misdemeanor. He had no authority to grab me. Only a cop's got the authority to grab one. So, of course he's a cop, but there he's a fucking security guard. He's out of uniform. So the way I feel like he's a private enterprise working guy at this time, and the hospital is responsible by the way he behaves. I'm thinking, so well, anyways, where I'm coming from is I'm a sick person. The prosecutor says he believes I'm guilty. So, yeah, obviously, the report indicates a sickness more than did anything infringing upon anybody else. You know what I mean? It shows that a sickness. I had no way. I just put some scratches bottom of my phone. I don't remember dropping my phone ever. It just feels that way, rough, jagged. But yeah, and anyway, was I involved with anyone else? You know what I mean? Against anyone else. I was not against anybody, you know what I mean? I didn't. They kind of call it dealing drugs a victimless crime. I mean, I would beg to argue against that claim. Victimless crime, drug dealing, victimless crime for real. Yeah. I don't know, it depends. But yet, the drug dealers' customers are affected or impacted by by the drugs, you know. Well, I can't say, well, I don't know. You know, most of them anyway. I can't say everybody. I can't say every drug, but I can say about me. Now, I'm very, very victimless. Very victimless. Let me think for a second. Like those that get busted for drug use or I'm trying to think. Drug use or drug possession. Like yeah. You know, they're really victimless too. Fucking possession of crack cocaine is like a level 6 felony. What? I don't know. Probably heroin too. Probably fucking opiate pills. Unprescribed opiate pills. Speeders and stuff. That come with it, you know. Come and think about it. Those are victimless too. Because they bought the drugs to feed their own addiction. And it's endangering. Yeah, that's something that, it's just the prosecutor said something like, they believe I'm guilty. You know what I mean? It's like, there's no like ethical or morality to his ethical conflict or morality conflict or empathy. That I'm guilty, you know what I mean? It's just because he believes, or not guilty, that he believes I'm guilty. Yeah, kind of, I mean, he's a decent guy, of course, fucking, kind of, seemed like a decent character. It was kind of, just kind of thinking, you know, this evaluating, you know what I mean? Maybe. I mean, they sell alcohol legally, you know. This is no more the prohibition, you know. Why even sell alcohol, you know what I mean? Perhaps public intoxication laws is telling people control the alcohol. Don't let the alcohol control you. I don't know. Man, I'm thinking. Tell my bitch is a drinker. He'll hang out and drink all the time, right? He did anyway. But he never got any trouble with drinking. I consider him as a partier, or the partier type. But he never got in trouble. I mean, I don't know. I never watched him drink, you know. I probably never saw him drunk. I see, I see him hang out sometimes, a couple hours, like fucking, I don't know, who knows, fucking, but it would be like at least 4 hours, you know what I mean? I would have me a fucking, I'd be legally intoxicated within 2 hours, you know? He's hanging out 4. Well, I'm not saying, yeah, estimate at least 4 hours, or at least a couple times I see him out about at least 4 hours. But here he was, like, House of Representatives for Indiana. I don't know what Indiana, well, representatives, whatever, lawmakers are called in Indiana. He went from there to deputy prosecutor attorney. Now he's chief LaPorte County prosecutor. Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, we all know that fucking lawmakers don't make that much. I'm thinking a deputy prosecutor makes more than a fucking lawmaker. Yeah, I was trying to figure out here's his career choices. Chief Judge. He must enjoy Oh, he must enjoy it all. So, yeah, he never worked private practice, I don't think. He's always been a public servant, probably. Public servant. I go, I don't know how they come up with that. Public servant. Fucking anybody comes up with public servant label, classification, or whatever, making it sound like fucking they earning less. They servitude like slaves. Eh, underdogs. Fuck no, they ain't underdogs. They're fucking. They're not no way servants. They're fucking like fucking. They're like power. There ain't no public servant. No fucking public servant be like fucking a librarian. That'd be a that's a public servant. There ain't no. There ain't no fucking public public officer official who's a public servant. There ain't no way. Po- po- politics and politics. Oh, even if it's a deputy prosecutor, the non-voted party, or a police officer, they are authoritative. You know what I mean? They're not public servants. They have oh, they have a lot of authority. You know, I'm thinking. I think about teachers. Do they have authority? Just because they have authority over their students, would that count them differently? That servant? Um, Man, teachers being so affiliated, they got a lot of power together. I mean, fucking, they have their wages get raised up, you know. So it wasn't, you know. I mean, yeah, you understand what I'm saying about teachers anyway. Their their, their affiliation with like a union. The only thing they're and them grouped together in one big statewide union, like and go on strike. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna replace those teachers. So when they go on strike, taxpayers got to pay. They got to pay more. Teachers hold a lot of power in that group of affiliated. But where I was going with this one, I was going to change the topic. well, not change the topic, but link it. What was that? Hey, it wasn't far fetched for me to believe that to believe or consider to believe or whatever I'm at with it that all attorneys are affiliated. I mean, they are to the Bar Association, but in my instance, exploit. I've been exploited by the system somehow, by the attorney affiliation in LaPorte County. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, the judge is also the attorney. They all affiliated, like LaPorte County Bar Association or some shit, or Mission City Bar Association. They all affiliated, so looking out for each other. You know what I mean? And as me saying that the cops are their grunt work getter. You know what I mean? So, because this whole thing been fucking me up from my rest to the charge to the increased bail, 30 days in jail. Been troubling me, you know what I mean? It's been absolutely bewildering me, It's like I'm thinking, why? 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 Yeah, I'm pissed, Was kind of pissed, but now I'm kind of over it, you know what I mean? But no, I ain't pleading guilty or anything I disagree with, you know what I mean? Nope, am not. And that I disagree with. I never did like the public intoxication law in the first place, Never liked it in the first place, but yeah, I never respected public intoxication law. Never approved of it, never liked it. But before I contested when I was like guilty-ish, When I acted up and annoyed or rude or harassed, cuss people out. And there's times I straight up plead guilty to it and got 45 days. I think I got 45 days for like 2 or 3 times for public intoxication. I can see if I stole something, fucking, I'm getting 30 days. Fucking be arrested for drunkenness. 30 days? Are you kidding me? We wanted to think about this addicts, or whatever you want to call them. Buy my drugs. Type of people, drug possessions, and that sort of people, you know what I mean? They drugs gotta be illegal like that, for it to be level 6, for a drug possessor to possess it. Because think about it, drug users don't hurt anybody either, but only their own selves. I mean, who's to say? I mean, drugs make some people do bad things, you know what I mean? Addiction. Yeah, because of the addiction it pulls them to it. They rely on it. So is alcohol got an addiction, a physical addiction. Hmm. I'm thinking that drug possession carries 2.5 years for a drug user. Or, you know what I mean? Hopefully they're possessing it for their own use. And not sell, distribution. Which is a sickness too. Criminal. 2.5 years. Victimless sickness. I mean, that's why I don't do drugs, man. Fuck. Fuck me up. It'll fuck me up for the rest of my life. Fucking up for this drugs. Fucking can't get no fucking food stamps, school money. It's like fucking be cut 2 programs. Participation two programs. I'd be forbidden to get a passport, I guess. You know, there's lots to lose when one uses drugs. I mean, I ain't saying, I ain't gonna say fucking alcoholics are better, but it's just a better disease or whatnot, but just a lot less trouble. But still victimless, you know what I mean? Kinda. I mean, the difference is alcohol is legal to possess. Legal. While drugs are not, unless they're prescribed. Or, or you can think of it this way. Or you can think of it this way. Some drugs are fucking legally prescribed, or legally dispensed and prescribed, paid for by others' monies, insurance monies and Medicaid dollars, and I mean, even the doctor to go see. So drug user really don't have to pay a dime. Why? Why do all drunks have to pay fucking probably 15 or so dollars to get fucked up, hammered? You know what I mean? It depends if we do liquor route or cheap beer route or whatnot. It's probably possible to get some people drunk off of $5. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I think I pretty much made the what I was getting to. You know what I mean? That drug possessors, the drug possessors. It's usually carries like 2.5 year sentence. While alcohol abusers don't carry, or alcohol possessors don't face any time. But I'm thinking, public intoxication do apply to drugs too. A person can be high of a pot and be arrested if that drug is affecting them. You know, so regardless of what drug anybody's on and be affected by, they can be charged with public intoxication as well. I don't know, man. I really don't like the public intoxication law. I don't know if I ever accept that law or not. I don't know. I've been around drunks too that don't act right. Yeah, they don't act right either. They're mouthy, combative. Piss on themselves, wet the bed. They wet the bed. Could you imagine one crashing over your house? They fucking urinated on your fucking brand new couch. Oh. That would, what a loss would that be? Spent a couple grand on a fucking couch and they urinated it. I don't know. I'm just thinking, what kind of sucks is that there ain't no possible way for rehabilitation now, for forced rehabilitation. You know, I mean, yeah, there is, but fucking, what I got 15 more days left, maximum time. Oh, I already know fucking. They don't give maxes out. Shoot, shoot. If they want to help me, they they would help me from the get go. You know what I mean? Damn, I'm thinking about the drug possessors now. 2.5 years for having fucking for position for possessing their sickness. You know what I mean? 2.5 years. Damn. And, and really, they can't possess too much of it, or they get distribution, drug selling drug charges. You know what I mean? So I just got to get just whatever, some kind of small amount. They can't go over a certain amount. What is it, a gram or something? I don't know. Well, I guess. Yeah, probably a gram. Maybe 5 grams. I don't know. Motherfucker, I like to fucking. So it's like drinking, man. Fucking. Once I drink, I get the fuck up. You know, or get fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't like running out. So before I got the fucking 6 pack, right now I try to get more. Yeah. But staying home, I'd say a case fish. A case. I never went over a case of beer. So 12 pack or a 15 pack, I'm gonna run out of, or it's a possibility I run out of 15 beers. Not likely, but I had run out of 15 beers, so fucking case. I believe I ran out before buying an 18 pack. Yeah, I'm okay, definitely a case man. But applying this to the drug users, right? Those ones that get caught for drug positions. Drug positions. Now, I know a case is a guaranteed happiness, you know what I mean? About drinking a case of beer. Now, what's happiness for a drug user? I don't think it's a gram, you know what I mean? For some reason, I think a gram's like 4 lines, four, four small lines. I might be wrong, but I don't know. But anyways, I mean, this drug users can't build up too much tolerance to their addiction, so they can finish off their high. Because the state only allows so much for possession. If you go over that possession, there's distribution, drug dealing charges they get. So drug users carrying a fucking risk in their fucking addiction. Damn. I'm just an alcoholic, you know. Now I'm faced with a fucking criminal matter. I can't get the fuck over it. A criminal public intoxication. Fucking self-endangerment. I mean, I never did agree with the fucking public intoxication charge before. I think it was last governor, maybe the governor before him, who rewritten the public intoxication law. Before, a person couldn't be caught anywhere drunk in the state of Indiana. Now there's like 3 or 4 different elements. And a police officer has options, has like 3 or 4 options. I just sucked that I sat in jail for so long. It just seems like I'm at 2/3 mark with at the end of their tolerance with me. 2/3. Yeah, 2/3. Seems like I was getting leniency back again, you know what I mean? Drunk driving, 30 days, 120. Oh, is that what I'm going by? Because I pled guilty to drunk driving, 60 out, 60 out of 180. Well, I carried a year, but plus I had a public intoxication case with it. But that was like a 6-year-old days, so about 180 real. That's 1/3. Yeah, it's 1/3. Or if I compare it to this one, this way, I received 60 days. I was facing 365 plus 185. 180, 560, 545, 545. So 60 out of 545. What is that? 11%. I mean, that's the leniency after I did some major time. You know, I just got out, you know what I mean? So it kind of start over, kind of like with me, you know what I mean? Because I've been away for so long that fucking they couldn't hold too much shit against me. Burgers and shit. But yeah, it's a little like 11%, 33%. Well, that was sentence. That was, well, about posted bail on both cases, but. But I think I got so much trouble. I was getting so much trouble where they maxed me out. 45, wham! 45, wham! 45. Wow. I just got tired of fucking me. I got high. I fucking level. Yeah. You can tell when they're getting tired of fucking with you when they start maxing out on small shit. But I'm thinking this will be my. I got convicted, I think 4 times, maybe 5. I got 1, 2, 3 things. I got 2 or 3. I got 3 things dismissed. I'm not sure because it's fucking case numbers that are coming up when I see my shit. Or it's convictions. I don't know. I don't know what they see. Whatever. Considering that the judge was distracted when I went to court with the bailiff. I'm thinking that bailiff sees everyone's post people up on her computer. Probably saw my cases. I can't imagine them open them up. They probably just fucking seen them. Case numbers. So fucking having 8 case numbers. Oh, plus infraction. I could see where they can confuse infraction, AIF, as criminal. And 1 civil suit against me. I can see where they didn't see that fucking classification. Whatever. The judge just fucking increased my bond. That made me sit fucking 30 days. 30 days. For a charge that they really consider fucking 45 as maxed out. I don't know.